Season 4, Episode 5 of Game of Thrones, titled First of His Name, explores power shifts across Westeros while setting up crucial conflicts. The episode opens in King's Landing, with the coronation of Tommen Baratheon as the new king. Unlike his cruel brother Joffrey, Tommen appears gentle and reasonable. Margaery Tyrell subtly flirts with him, beginning her calculated move to become queen once again. Meanwhile, Cersei speaks with both Margaery and Tywin, discussing alliances and the importance of securing power. Tywin reveals that the Lannisters are in significant debt to the Iron Bank of Braavos, reinforcing how financial struggles influence political decisions. In the Vale, Sansa Stark arrives at the Eyrie with Peter Baelish, Littlefinger, and is reunited with her aunt Lysa Arryn and her cousin Robin. Lysa is revealed to be mentally unstable and obsessively in love with Littlefinger, whom she helped kill her own husband, Jon Arryn, years ago at his request. Lysa insists on marrying Peter immediately, and later accuses Sansa of trying to seduce him, displaying intense jealousy. Sansa begins to realize that she is not safe even in her aunt's home, as Lysa's erratic behavior makes her a dangerous ally. This subplot deepens the mystery of Littlefinger's long-term schemes and Sansa's struggle for survival. Meanwhile, Arya and the Hound continue their journey, with Arya practicing her sword skills and reciting the names of those she wishes to kill. The relationship between the two remains complex, as the Hound mocks her, but also offers brutal lessons on survival. Elsewhere, Brienne and Podrick continue their quest to find Sansa. Brienne is initially frustrated by Podrick's lack of experience, but she begins to see his loyalty and willingness to learn. Their journey provides a lighter, character-driven subplot that contrasts with the harsher events elsewhere. At the Wall, Jon Snow leads a raid on Craster's Keep, where the Night's Watch mutineers have been abusing Craster's wives. A brutal battle ensues, and Jon ultimately kills Carl Tanner, the leader of the traitors, avenging the deaths of his fallen brothers. Meanwhile, Bran Stark, held captive at the Keep, briefly reunites with Jon, but decides to continue his journey north rather than risk revealing his presence. This marks a turning point for Bran, as he prioritizes his mystical quest over personal reunions. The victory at Craster's Keep also prevents Mance Rayder's army from learning Castle Black's weaknesses, strengthening the Night's Watch's position. The episode ends with Daenerys Targaryen in Meereen, learning that both Yunkai and Astapor have fallen back into the hands of slavers. Instead of marching directly to Westeros, she makes the strategic decision to stay and rule Slavers Bay, believing she must learn to govern before claiming the Iron Throne. This moment highlights her evolution from conqueror to ruler, and sets up her future struggles in maintaining power. First of His Name is a transitional episode that strengthens political maneuvering in King's Landing, explores shifting allegiances, and reinforces the larger conflicts brewing across the realm. Game of Thrones, Season 4, Episode 6, titled The Laws of Gods and Men, is a pivotal episode that focuses on Tyrion Lannister's trial, Daenerys' rule in Meereen, and events in the north and across the Narrow Sea. The episode opens in Braavos, where Stannis Baratheon and Ser Davos Seaworth visit the Iron Bank to request financial support for Stannis' claim to the Iron Throne. The Iron Bank representatives are skeptical, citing Stannis' dwindling resources and the Lannisters' vast wealth. However, Davos convinces them by arguing that Tywin Lannister is aging, and once he dies, the Lannister grip on the throne will weaken. As proof of his dedication, Davos recruits Saladhor Saan with newly acquired funds, signaling that Stannis is preparing for another move in the war. In Meereen, Daenerys Targaryen is adjusting to her role as a ruler. She holds court for the first time, addressing the concerns of the city's people. A nobleman requests the burial of his crucified father, one of the former slave masters, highlighting the moral complexities of her rule. Another man, a shepherd, presents the charred remains of his livestock, killed by Daenerys' dragons. This moment emphasizes the growing challenge of controlling the creatures and foreshadows greater difficulties in the future. In the north, Yara Greyjoy leads a raid on the Dreadfort to rescue her brother Theon, now fully under the psychological control of Ramsay Bolton and identifying as Reek. Despite her best efforts, Theon refuses to leave, fearing punishment. Ramsay allows Yara to escape, but this encounter proves how deeply broken Theon has become. Later, Ramsay rewards Theon's loyalty by having him pose as a servant to take control of Moat Cailin, solidifying the Bolton hold over the north. The episode's most powerful moment takes place in King's Landing, where Tyrion Lannister stands trial for the murder of King Joffrey. The trial is clearly rigged, with witness after witness providing false or manipulated testimony against him. The most shocking betrayal comes from Shae, his former lover, who falsely claims that Tyrion and Sansa plotted to kill Joffrey. Enraged and humiliated, Tyrion lashes out in a fiery monologue, condemning the hypocrisy of the court and demanding a trial by combat, setting the stage for one of the most intense duels in the series.